Assalamu alaikum friends. Welcome to the part 2 of this video. If you haven't watched the part 1, then pause the video here and go to my channel or the link in the description box to watch the part 1. And if you are new to my channel, then subscribe to my channel and like the video and share it with your friends and family. We crocheted as well as we joined them instead of making the whole 13th round and joining it in by single crochet or slip stitch. We will join simultaneously. Now you can see. Now I am going to increase my sleeves by making chain 3. 1 2 3. I am going to add 11 more rounds in the sleeves, 11 or 12 according to your sleeve length. I am going to make a little longer uh, sleeve. So just chain 3 and do more two more do two more double crochets into the same space. Now in the next space, make a cluster or granny stitch. Now I will meet you at this point where I will slip stitch to chain 3. Now I have reached the end. Now again I am going to make a cluster into the space in one space without chaining one. I am going to join chain 3 using slip stitch, chain 3 and turn. Now make a cluster. In the same way I will complete total of 12 rounds counting from this this round. I have just completed round 1. Now I am on round 2 and I will make 10 more rounds to complete 12th round, and after 12th round I will be doing my ribbing. Now I will meet after 12th round counting from this round, not from the top. If you have any confusion or any queries, and just comment in the box so that I will guide you. Now I will meet after the 12th round. I have completed 12 rows counting from this row, from this row, 12th row, total of 12 rows. Now I am going to decrease the sleeve opening by crocheting 2 single crochets together. chain 1 and turn, chain 1 and turn, insert the hook into the stitch, pull up a loop. Normally we yarn over and pull into the two loops to make single crochets. We are not yarning over, just insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up the loop, and we have three loops on the hook, and pull through three loops. This is two single crochets into one single crochet. Same, insert the hook into the stitch, again insert the hook into the stitch and pull up a loop. I forgot to tell you that the sleeve length is currently 20 inches. If you prefer slightly longer length, feel free to adjust it accordingly. I am crafting this cardigan for the 10 years old child. For a larger size, you can increase the number of rounds. While I have completed 13 rounds, you can extend to 15 or more rounds and then measure the arm hole depth to customize the size of the cardigan. Now back to the sleeve opening. Slip stitch into the first single crochet. Now make chain 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, chain 8. Then proceed to create ribbing by making slip stitches into each chain. In the end, you have 7 stitches. Now slip stitch into the stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch. We count this stitch as a turning chain. turn your work. Now skip these two stitches and make a slip stitch into the third stitch in the back loop only. Chain 1 and turn. Again repeat this pattern until you reach the entire stitches row of stitches. Just make it a little loose, otherwise it will be difficult for the hook to insert into the loop. Slip stitch into the stitch, slip stitch into the next stitch as a turning chain and turn your work. Skip these two stitches and slip stitch into the third stitch in the back loop only. Chain 1 and turn. Slip stitch into the stitch and slip stitch into the next stitch and turn. Continue this pattern until you complete the entire stitches of this row. Okay, I will meet you after completing my ribbing part. Now this is my last row of ribbing. Once you have finished the ribbing, just turn the cardigan to the wrong side and simply slip stitch stitch both sides of the ribbing to complete the sleeve section. And cut the yarn. Now let's move to the back part of the cardigan. Well, the worst part is having to make another one of these, so go ahead and make your second one. While you are doing that, be sure to count your rows and make them exactly symmetrical. Once you come back, we will join them together and call it a day, as I have made the second part. I have finished both of my sleeves, and the first one you have already seen. Here's my second one. So you have completed both. Well, actually add some space to the back panel, because if you connect it right here, then there won't be enough room for your neck. So I have made 3 rows of granny stitch uh, to one side, and I'm going to add uh, 3 more rows to the uh, second side. Just connect the yarn from here, or from here, it's up to you. Chain 3, and make 2 double crochets into the same place where we have made 3. Then cluster of 3 double crochets into the next space. Now in the end you have a corner made a cluster in. Make a cluster in space in 3 turn and make a cluster in the next space. You have a space right here. Make a row, one more row, and I will meet you at this point. This is my other side where I have 3 rows and side which I am doing rows. So I am about to do my third row to connect the back. Just going to zoom in so that you can see better. Okay, here I ended up by making a double crochet into the so the first thing I am going to do is chain 3. I just made a double crochet and turn my work and place the other side to in front of it. I've chain 3. Then after I've done my chain 1, I will go to my other side, find the first double crochet in the cluster, go through the top and grab my yarn oval, pull through and pull through to make a slip stitch. Then I need to make the rest of the cluster. So I did the chain 3, slip stitch to the first double crochet and then 2 more double crochets into the first pot, so that because this side has a cluster and this side needs a cluster, it should match up pretty much perfectly. After that I'll move on to my next space. After that I'll move on to my next space. Just grab the space and pull through Insert the hook into the space and pull the loop up and pull through the loop to make a slip stitch. Now yarn over and this is exactly the same as how we connected the arms. From here I will move to the next chain space and make a cluster of 3. Then I will find my next space and make a slip stitch. Then again make a cluster of 3. Find the next spot, make a slip stitch and do the other cluster into the next space. And you can see I have got 2 connected right there. Sorry, 3 connected. Um, we will continue this all the way to the end. Just find the other space, make a slip stitch and do a cluster into the to this side where we have to make the row 3. A slip stitch and do a cluster. Okay, I hope you will understand. Now I will meet you after making, after I connect these 2 parts. Now this is my last cluster. After making slip stitch, make 2 double crochets into the space and make a double crochet into the chain 3 space, and after that make a slip stitch into the and cut the yarn. Now my cardigan is half done. You can see now we have enough room for the neck part. Now it's up to you. If you want to make it longer, then you can add rows starting from here and you go all the way along and end up here and again chain turn it again. You can increase by adding more rows. And if you want to make it a short jacket type cardigan, then it's up to you. You can do ribbing, as I will increase length a little bit longer, so I will add more rows. Okay, I'm next. I'm going to show you how to increase the uh, rows. And my half project is completed. Now grab the one end of the cardigan, and we are going to make a row. I'm making chain 3. Make a slip stitch, chain 3, and this chain 3 will be count as a double crochet. Now make a cluster into the next space. Continue the pattern all along the way to the other side and just turn and make rows to your desired length. Okay, I will meet you after making more rows, and then I will do how to make ribbing to the. I've just finished crocheting the body part and increase its length to approx 19 inches. Now I am going to work on ribbing section for the front panels. I will start by single crocheting across one side and across the neck, and finally across the to the other side. And I also finish the body part by making double crochet in each stitch. This is my final row of body part. Now I am going to start single crochet, chain 1, insert the hook into the face, pull up the loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Same single crochet into the same space, insert the hook, pull up the loop, yarn over and pull through 2. I will adjust single crochet into the same space by noticing that if the hole is too big, make two single crochet, and if it is small, then make one single crochet in each space. The space is too big, so I am going to make two single crochet in the same space. In the next space I am going to make one single crochet. I will adjust accordingly. And now and now the stitches begin from this side, so I am going to make single crochet in each stitch. I've just adjusted single crochet in the increasing section of the cardigan. Now stitches started, so I am going to make one single crochet in each stitch, and in the same way I will go through the next section and to the other side. Okay, I will meet you after making a single crochet row. I have just come across the other side. Now chain one and turn. Now I have just completed a row of single crochet all across the wave, starting from one point and ending at the other side. Now chain one and turn. Now make a single crochet in the back loop only. This is the full stitch, and here you can see two loops. We will work single crochet in the back loop only. In the same way, work single crochet all across the way, single crochet in back loop only, all across the way, and make total of 6 rows of single crochet. If you want to put some buttons, you can go ahead. For buttonholes, you have to just chain one and skip one stitch, and um, place a buttonhole at equal distances if you want to. I'm not going to make buttonholes.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room.
Okay, I will show you the final result
I
after
feel
making
good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. Our first time, our first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time,